I'm good, thanks.
Question for you.
What's up?
I got recommended here actually by a friend, or actually my partner in business, for an inspection.
Okay.
And didn't know what that all entailed with you guys, or yeah.
An inspection 6365. You're looking for a state inspection.
I am.
Okay.
Let's do it then.
All right, go get your insurance card registration, make sure everything's current, and then we'll put you in the computer.
All right, cool.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
What, you don't trust me? You think I'm going to steal your camera? You can't just leave it there?
I mean, you can if you want. You can have it if you'd like.
That's less work you gotta do with it.
Yeah, that's true. If you guys want to hang on to it, that's fine with me. All right, well, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Today is Tuesday, October 10th. Currently about 9 o'clock in the morning. Just had to drop my car off to get an inspection. It's not that exciting, but it's something that has to be done. Thankfully, Starbucks is across the street, so you know that I'm going to be here. All right, little Starbucks perk. If you're a gold member, which basically means you just have to come here and use your app a lot. If you get like a grande cup of either coffee or tea while you're here, you can get like a ton of refills. And then essentially every time you get a refill, it becomes like a cheaper cup of coffee or tea every time you get a new refill. It's worked really well for me anyway. What's up?
You start.
Dude, bro. Yeah, you come through?
Hey, absolutely. I love when you guys rock. Like,
Dude, we try, man. We have so much fun, bro.
Oh, you do more than try, believe me. You bring it, man. You guys bring it every week.
Okay. We just finished the first set of the EDA conference here at Faith Church. I don't really know if I explained anything actually, but there's a conference happening here at Faith Church that basically is a bunch of pastors from all over the region that are part of our association here with Faith Church that traveled here from Virginia and Maryland and New York and all different places, came here to Allentown, Pennsylvania at Faith Church for this conference that I think is like a 2 or 3 day thing. And they basically asked us to lead worship and to just be a part of that. So I'm not actually attending the conference. I'm just here to play drums, and Jenny's here to sing. So we're pretty excited about it. It's really cool to see a bunch of leaders that normally have to lead their church and they don't get a chance to really sit and just reflect and be fed spiritually, if that makes sense. And they're usually having to prepare a sermon while like the singing's happening, and they don't get to just relax. And it's really cool to actually just listen to a ton of pastors just worship and sing. It's such a cool opportunity. So I'm backstage now. We just finished the first set. They're going to do some speaking, and then we have one more song, and then it's back to work after that. I'm going to head into the conference now. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. Do you guys have an ATM here?
Yeah. Do you have a Wells Fargo account?
I don't actually.
You know you can get extra money if you open an account right now.
I do.
$100?
I actually just closed my account here.
Why? But you know Wells Fargo is everywhere, and we do everything
No, I know, I
online.
appreciate that,
You
yeah.
do mobile deposits. So it's just next to the remote that we had before, but it's not. So it's right in here
Okay.
in front. So you see the building,
I
the brick
do.
building
Okay.
that says Wells Fargo? That's
Yes,
our brick.
right.
You see the little white tent on it.
Gotcha, and there's a little spot for that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank
Do
you.
you have a photo business?
I have a video production company.
See, you can deposit checks with your phones. You can deposit the ATM.
Right.
If you lose your card, you can turn it on and off with the app.
Appreciate it. What was your name? Pablo. Nice to meet you.
Nice
I
to meet you,
appreciate
Pablo.
it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Listen. I asked you where the ATM was. I didn't ask to open an account. I didn't ask any questions about what I could get, cash. No. I asked you where the ATM was. Wells Fargo, one of the many reasons why I left you. always so interested in selling me stuff and selling me stuff and selling me stuff. Did you notice how she never asked my name? I asked her her name. People suck at this stuff, seriously. Hear that train? I love a good bowl of Fruit Loops. See, very few things aggravate me, but one of those things is when somebody who's in business is trying to sell you and they don't even care about who you are. They don't really want to bring any value to you. They just want to sell you. It just makes me mad, you know? So Wells Fargo, I would work on that if I were you, but it's okay. This bowl of cereal is really, really helping the situation out right now. And that's not even the point of the story today. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about today is consistency. Something that in the beginning of my career, I definitely struggled with, but it's something that once I understood the value in it and what it could bring me, I decided to master it. And the amazing thing is it takes time, obviously, to master it. Like, there's certain things that you can do like over hours of time and like a certain amount of time that could, and you can master whatever it is you work on. But mastering consistency is something that you can't do like you can't like get quick reward from that. You need to like literally do it every day for a long time, over days and months and even years, to eventually have something called longevity, and only when you have longevity can that equal credibility in what you do. Does that make sense? Oh, I decided to come inside. It's like really hot outside, which honestly I don't really understand why that is. It's literally October. It's supposed to be fall, and it's like 78. Do you see that? 78 degrees out right now. Can you see that? Anyway, I would write that down if I were you. Sorry, that was rude. But write that down though. Longevity equals credibility. And if you're confused by what I'm saying, let me give you an example. You ever hear somebody say, "Oh, you need that done? You gotta call that guy." "Oh, you need one of those made? You gotta call her. She knows exactly what she's doing." You ever hear someone say that? Like whether it be like about an auto repair thing or plumbing or art or just teaching in general or music. I don't know. I'm just coming up with random stuff, but things that you do. It's like there's people who specialize in certain things. The reason they're getting recommended by someone is not just by coincidence. It's called credibility. They have credibility in the thing that they do, and it took them time to build that credibility up. And the thing that builds credibility is consistency over time. But you have to be consistent. It's not like sometimes here and sometimes there. No, it's every day. It's as much as you can, every minute, essentially moving forward to get to where you need to be, to eventually get to a point where you become a professional in what you do. And everybody around you just knows, oh, if you need that done or this done, you got to call her, you got to call him. That's what they do. So I don't know what you do. If you'd like to share with me in the comment section below, I'd love to hear from you. But I don't know what you do, and I don't necessarily even need to. I would like to hear, but all that we need to see from you is, do you have what it takes to be consistent, to get to a point where you go from okay to good, from good to better, from better to great? You kind of get what I'm saying? Things take time, and I see so many people who just don't have that what is it called? That patience, I guess, patience. They just don't have the patience and the willingness to just go through it, to get through it. But have you noticed that the people that get through it, the people that just do it, like Nike, I love that term, just do it. The people who just do it get it. You ever notice that? Longevity equals credibility. You got to get out there and do it though. Every day, every minute, get out there and do it. It'll be worth it, I promise. When people start talking about you, you're doing something right.
Bye.